Aswand Cruickshank back again, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. And I gotta tell you today, I'm a little fired up today, really fired up, because just this morning, I get to LA Fitness and I get there 5 a.m., close to 4:59, and the guy's late. He's late opening up the gym this morning, and just the aspect of doing that, just the thought of just the feeling of it, right? The guy who actually came in and opened up the gym, you could feel how frustrated he was at the fact that he had to wake up in the morning and open the gym, to the point where I've been through it so many times, and there's so much I have to say on this specific topic, to the point where I can't keep it confined to one Move Swiftly thought. I'll probably add more to it on my podcast. Go check out the podcast, the Move Swiftly podcast, available on all streams, all right? As I'm kind of getting my thoughts together and figuring out how I could confine this message into, less than 5, maybe 4 to 5 minutes or less, right? I got to thinking about a job that I've had maybe 6 or 7 years ago now. I had a job at this gym named Fitness for Less. It was located in Clinton, Maryland. The gym is no longer in business. They lost it. They obviously went bankrupt, most likely. This gym had 2 black owners. Every staff member was black. Every single member of the gym was black, all right? And I remember my first day showing up. I had to be there at 5 a.m. Now, this gym, it was in Clinton, Maryland, so it was close to about 30 to 40-minute drive from where I was living. And I showed up to this gym on time. Not on time, but about probably closer to 10 minutes early. I was that early on my first day, right? And the guy who was working the overnight shift was almost shocked, surprised. He's like, "Oh shit!" The members came up to him. He's like, "You don't know what to do when they actually show up on time, huh?" Bullshit. All right, the guy that listen, and the reason I get so fired up with this is because there's this thing out there. There's this feeling out there that because I'm a black man, because I am an African, because I am a black man, that it should be accepted that I show up late, that I should automatically show up late, like it's okay to show up late for shit. The guy the fucking guy that was late to LA Fitness was a white boy. So what? It's not, so it's only black people that show up late. And the thing is, what gets me so fired up about this particular situation, these were black people on some shit like it's okay, or it's a surprise that a black man actually showed up to fucking work on time. Like it was okay, like we just kind of fucking accept it. Let me remind you what Dr. Martin Luther King said. He said, an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. So even though I'm talking about some small community gym, the fact of the matter is, in the black community, amongst us as black people, the fact that we accept we just accept the fact that some people are going to show up late, and that's just how we do the saying, the little saying is, I think it's CP, colored people time, or some bullshit like that. You understand how much more difficult it is, how much more difficult it makes it for the next young black kid showing up. These are the kind of fucking things that got Trayvon Martin shot. These are the things. Ahmaud Arbery running just like I'm running, and he gets shot because he's a black man. Because of these fucking stereotypes that we push, and no one does anything about it. All right. If I get started on this, I'm going to go for hours. Listen, check out the Move Swiftly podcast. I'll dive deeper into this topic on the Move Swiftly podcast. It's available on all streams. I go into it a little bit more in my books. You get a copy of my books on makeyourmove.com, makeymove.com. You guys, Aswand Cruickshank, checking out. I better check out before I really start going in. Aswand Cruickshank, checking out, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. You guys continue to move swiftly. We'll talk more soon.